Hello, this is me, Super Papyrus, and I wish everybody a happy Sunday for anyone who has weekends. Um, I I'm pretty I don't realize I have 1,200 videos, and I kind of forget, and it's weirdly weird. I actually bought these two CDs, Nirvana 2002, and the Live at Reading. With the lights out, this is danger, and that's really cool. But when I see on my shorts, I realized that a lot of my shorts were from 2 months ago. I had this winning streak, I would call it, or where like I actually got viewers and stuff that weren't that much, but I got like 100,000 views on the baby doll one where I covered wrongly. I tried to do it by air and I failed horribly. So I went to this tutorial channel and I did it correctly. So that's cool. And going to be a new jam. I already recorded one from Sunday, so that's going to be released tomorrow. Cause you know the rules. No guitar videos on Sundays. Live streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's going to be really cool. Hear me talk about nothing, whole lot of nothing. Yeah. If everyone realized, like, oh wow, you speak so English. Where are you from? My accent. I'm from Eastern Norway. My name is Gus. Um, I just have been speaking like English, and I'm chronically online. I have basically barely any friends, so I practice a lot, and I talk to myself a lot. Back in the day, I do it occasionally, but I simply have just been trained on it and just learned this like mid western type accent. It's kind of just like fake, but I think it's cool, and it's an international audience with guitar. I wouldn't make a single dent if it was local. It's very low in population where I live. So, but I have my the guitar playing videos, like the ones in the orange room or the ones that are bare wood. That's actually the rehearsal space. The reason why I don't record on the rehearsal space in my long form videos is because there is no internet there. It's stuck in like the 2010s planning. There hasn't been that much money or cash poured into it. We just bought some paint, but we're not going to do anything. We're not going to clean the place. It's been just a hoarder type warehouse, hay barn, as long as I can remember. So there is no internet there, so that's why you never saw any long form videos besides the ones that were recorded on a laptop in like 360p resolution. So that's the reason. I might record some jams with my brother if he's up for it. I have this weird energy, like very unfiltered, and I can only get it. Like it's laughable sometimes. I think that people are just laughing at me, but I tend to like my riffs. A lot of them are just unfinished and unpolished and very like bad, you know. So it just like I never really got to record them like properly. But so I'm thinking about heading to a studio and recording some of them, but there's so many riffs that sound good and people have sampled and complimented and still comment over the months that I don't know what to record. If anyone's going to comment, I heard that Pianists Hate Me was one of the songs they liked, and the it was not it wasn't the My Wife Divorced Me in 2004. That wasn't the one. It was the Live at the Millennial Burger Place. Yeah, like I had this actual thing where I was just like playing with my brother. I had this Fender amp, and I would just crank it up. It was like a small 15-watt amp. The other one is a 60-watt guitar amp, so you barely heard my vocals sing. and my brothers usually were the entire live mix. So I actually want to think about buying a vocal amplifier so I can actually sing and play with my brother. But the audio is absolutely terrible. I got critics hate my quality of audio. So I think I would definitely want to invest in some proper miking equipment, or you know I have an interface. I have a couple of mics. I have two instrumentals and one condenser, and and a couple other mics too. That are Shure, Unisphere series. But I usually just take it from the phone and I just record it. It's simple, like 1, 2, 3, go, just upload, daily. I just do it daily to make sure that I don't waste my youth and my time. I don't want to, because like the moment I stop recording, the moment I just quit guitar and I never play on it again, and I just don't pick up an instrument, and I just don't play on it because I think I'm bad, and I need a lot of work and practice to get right. So I totally am aware of my limitations and my you know my tier 1 and stuff, but yeah, I'm wondering, I should probably take a couple of days off and see what happens. But I still record myself. Like every time I just pick up the amplifier, I record myself, because like it's a waste not to, because I just when I can play for a week and it just feels like a waste. But I had a good idea, but I just never refined it, and so might as well take a camera or a phone or the OBS and just mic the amp and just make sure like it just doesn't stay a distant memory, and just share it with the rest of the world. I don't care how many viewers I get, but that's just the whole like philosophy. And that's pretty much it. I'm just doing some gardening, mowing the lawn. It's been a couple of hours now. I have a large property to deal with, and that's pretty much it. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a nice weekend on Sunday, and enjoy time with your loved ones.